Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to San Diego and Snapdragon Stadium, the home of the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Golden Flashes will kick this away to get us going. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. And I'm just curious to see a big game like this. You ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And the Aztecs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The shotgun running play call. He's got the first and still going. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He's looking to throw. Short throw complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And a strong opening drive here, but now they face third down in the red zone. Quarterback keeps the football. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Aztecs.
Wow, a risky call here on the opening drive of the game by the head coach, and it pays off for a touchdown. I love to see that aggressive attacking style by this offense.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Here's the option play. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Looks like he's going to run it. He's past the marker, still on his feet. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
How about this call here on 3rd down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
The Golden Flashes are going to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Brown. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Turns it loose downfield. Pulls it in. It's Brown. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Here we go.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. Very efficient on 3rd down, and now it's 1st down and goal. Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
How about the defense here? Not losing sight of the quarterback on 3rd and goal. They showed a lot of discipline, playing assignment football, and a good job of keeping him short of the goal line.
The decision is not to go for it. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. The defense breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Kent State. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll give it to the running back. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The receiver makes the catch. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Aztecs will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for it.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Makes a quick grab. tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's first and goal.
The Aztecs looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to run it with the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. The offense makes the recovery and takes off.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Defense is coming after him. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, San Diego State. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab near the sticks. It's Wells. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes a handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. A play action looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
He'll pitch it. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
When a quarterback's operating the option like this, there's nothing you can do. They tried to confuse him, attacked him, good awareness to pitch the ball to the back, let your playmaker do the rest. Nice big play and a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. That's caught. It's Brown. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
The Aztecs with 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action here on 1st down. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Now the freshman threw it behind the receiver. Off the mark.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
As the first down is still going. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the deep.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. And the back now goes in motion. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Aztecs.
Well, that's how you close a half up. And what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Might have to try the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Returner looking to make a play here. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And now the handoff. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aztecs will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Kent State's offense back out there now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Breaks into open space. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. He's got room to run. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pass rush closing in. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now big decision coming up here on fourth.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Touchdown, Kent State. And that will give them the lead now.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of... Oh, the ball comes loose.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
The San Diego State offense on the field now. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Powering through the defender. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Using his legs here.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
He's running out of time here. Finds his man. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks.
Okay, how is that not a flag?
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The Aztecs will line up here on first down and goal. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it near the end zone. And they've got him.
I love how the slot receiver sets this route up. When he gets to the stem, he gives a little shoulder fake to the outside and hits that slant for a nice gain.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on second and goal? And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
They feed the fullback this time.
Looked to me like this offense tried to catch the defense napping, but give credit to the defense. They blow that run play up, and now we've got a critical decision here on fourth and goal.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 4. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
The Golden Flashes offense retakes the field now. Ball handed off. He's past the marker and still going. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Out past the 30. The 20. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to advance on the football.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the San Diego State offense back out there. The last time they had it going, but got stopped on fourth and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Makes the catch downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On first and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone. And the Aztecs pick up enough for a first down here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The tight end has got it, and he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. And pass is caught. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's four-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. Touchdown, San Diego State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So here we go, fourth quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
What's the plan here?
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the all-important extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's brought down quickly, trying to make something happen on the return, but still doesn't get out to the 25. Breaks free. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down. Do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity. The Aztecs have 1st and 10 here. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through.
Touchdown, Aztecs. This offense really clicking.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Running back with the football. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
It's an option look. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big 4th down coming up.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. The Golden Flashes looking to keep this drive rolling. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
Looking to scramble. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. This might be for the ball game. Defense is coming after him. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The Aztecs offense back on the field now. How will they play this tie game, final minute? Do you get aggressive and try to end it with a touchdown, or get a little bit closer for your field goal kick? Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The defense needs a stop to force overtime. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be first and goal at the 7.
What a conversion here by this offense. You know, the ball is thrown short of the first down marker. Shows you the trust this quarterback has in this receiver. Makes the catch, and then a great effort there to pick up the yards after the catch for the first down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, San Diego State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time.
It's blocked.
That keeps the score. San Diego State 41, Kent State 35.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away and hope the defense can just hang on for a few more seconds. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price.